Hi, hello and welcome back to the channel. My name's Dave. If you're new here, about time you subscribed, because it always helps us a lot. Right, I'm doing some jobs in the motorhome and in the workshop, so I'll show you what I'm up to, and hopefully it'll make some sort of sense of what I'm trying to do. Right, now when we was at the motorhome show last October, we was having a look round the Oyster stand and many other stands about Wi-Fi. And because we've got an Oyster satellite dish and we've been very happy with that, we decided that we were going to go for this, which is the Oyster access system. I'll show you where it is on the van and where it is in the van. We did have, excuse me reversing, one of these and a Huawei router thingy bob with a SIM card in the bottom. It worked, but it wasn't very successful. You had to have it poking out the window most of the time to get any sort of signal. It's been okay, but the upload and download speeds have been absolutely rubbish. So we chatted to the guys at Oyster. They said we won't be disappointed, so we went, right, okay. We bit the bullet, went down to see them about a couple of weeks ago, got it fitted. Quite an easy fit for me because I had nothing to do. Just sat down and chat to the guy. It was really helpful, very knowledgeable, one of the bosses I believe. So he got that fitted. Now it has to have a permanent supply, which seemed to be a bit of an issue to start with, but he soon sorted that out, and you just switch it on and off and it works. So we went to Scotland a couple of days ago and we had Wi-Fi all the way up into Scotland and all the way back, never lost a signal, and it was really strong, really happy. So I'll show you where it is on the roof. No doubt you know what they are anyway, but it's pretty good. Right, let's go out here, get out to the workshop out to the motorhome without falling over or anything daft. Right, just turn you around. Oh, that's close. So there's the system. It's a little grey thing. It really doesn't make a lot of difference. There's that much rubbish on the roof of the van, you know, 2 solar panels, the Wi-Fi and the aircon. So, right, let's show you where it is inside the van. Flipping cold today. Right, now our motorhome's a 2008 Auto-Trail Dakota. As always with older vans, you always have issues, and this last year we've had our fair few. So right, okay, so this is where we are. Get me a little light. I wonder if that one's better. There you go. So that's where it is, sat up in that corner, and basically there's a little button there that you press when you want it and it brings everything on. It won't work at the minute because it's me data sim's run out. So anyway, there you go. So that's where it sits. We get a brilliant signal all over. I did want it behind the back there, but we couldn't do it. I say really happy with it. Hopefully I'll switch off in a minute. Right, all the jobs I've been doing, as I explained, we've got a satellite dish on the roof, which we normally run a skybox inside, and while I was way up in Scotland, the skybox decided that it was going to die. So because it's died, and basically it lives here in this bit. So I've had all that lot out because we had problems with the cables and bits and bobs like that last time. So I've cut a little bit out the back to make it a little bit easier and more accessible. So that's good. I had problems with my slidey up and down door there. Put a light on. This one, it wasn't working very well, so I had a look at that this morning, and it pretty much fell to bits. So that's why it's got clamps all over it, these ones here. So that should be all glued back together and the door will work properly. I don't know if anybody can see this, we've always had this for a while. When we was away in abroad last year, I fell over the thing, that just goes back there. When we was abroad last year and it was quite hot, we was the old aircon couldn't really quite keep up, so the first trip abroad we didn't have that, and then we fitted that, which is only one of these extendable poles, look, at the top here. It's not fixed or anything, it's just one of these ones tighten up, and we fitted this, and lo and behold, when we was driving around and we wanted the aircon on, it was keeping it a lot colder in the front than trying to cool all the living quarters down. So that really worked well. And when we was up in Scotland it was quite cold, so we shut that and it keeps the front of the van quite warm. So that's a nice little trick, that one. I'll turn my little light off there. Right, so that's off there. I'll show you what else I'm doing. Turn that off. Right, back into the workshop. It's nice having a workshop to work in, especially when it's nice and warm in here. Ooh, lovely warm. This is basically what I mess about with, which is my motorbikes. I've got a couple of little Benellis there, a few more motorbikes in the back, it's lathe and all sorts of bits and bobs. Right, there's the Sky box that died, so I've taken that out and I've got another one on its way, so that's that. The bits on the top, as you can see, are part of the toilet, because the rubber seal's gone, or it's not doing what it should do. So I've got another seal on its way, so that's getting fixed. Really happy with that. If this is a wheelie one, which I'm quite happy with, because when we was away down the south of France, the toilet emptying was a long way away, and my right hand is not that good, so we bought a wheelie one, and that's worked a treat. Well, it looks like the seals arrived for the toilet cassette, so might as well fit it, eh? Get it all done. I mean, another job out of the way. Looks right. So this is the new seal, and that goes in there. But what we're going to do is I'm just going to put a bit of Vaseline on there, or petroleum jelly. Right, got some of that. We'll give that a bit of a just around there. If it does any harm, I'll go in there. Do. On there, on there. That basically fits on there like that. And we've got these screws, which you can't work that. Put these back in there. These screws have all been cleaned. We'll put them back. Don't over tighten them. And that's basically, get my big fat hand out of the way. Hopefully you can see that. It's a bit difficult when I haven't got Susie here, being the camera lady. That goes on there like that, and these basically just clip on there like that, the two of them, making sure that you get the right one. Ooh, that's not on properly, is it? Yeah, it is. With the arrow that way, and then the arrow goes like that. That's nice and tight where it wasn't before. And what we'll do is we'll just put a bit of Vaseline or petroleum jelly around there. People tell me that's not really the right way of doing it, but that's what I do. It never hurt when I was a plumbing and heating engineer, using a bit of that. That goes back on there, nice tight fit, ain't gonna move. Tighten that up there, that on there. What I'll do is, right, so there you go. I'll just top it back up again with our stuff. I use this stuff. You see it? Muck Junkie. It's purple, and I've been really happy with it. Been using it for a year or more now, and it seems to don't know what the word is. Yeah, it comes out pretty watery rather than loads of lumps, if you know what I mean. So that is another job done. So I'm going to fit that back in. So anyway, there you go. So if you've got any questions, fire away. I might not know the answer, but I can give it a go. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It means an awful lot to me and Susie. We're trying to grow the channel, and to be honest, I ain't that good with technology. I don't really know what I'm doing. We don't get that many views, so if you do watch it, that's brilliant. And if you do know what we're doing wrong, probably I'd love to know, because I've tried all sorts of things to increase our views, and I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Say any questions, give us a shout. Speak to you again soon. Bye.